Well, I came over to Troy, Indiana to get gas. I got all my tanks filled. What a great feeling. This is the boat launch. Pretty nice dock. You can see it's handicapped accessible also. And there's plenty of parking over there, but it's pretty cool. So hey, now I'm going to get on down the river. Thanks for watching. Wow, that's a lot of ramp, a lot of boat for that truck. But I guess he's doing it. Ooh, another beautiful morning on the Ohio River. I think I looked on Google Maps or Navionics, I don't remember, but I think that's some kind of shipyard or something. Well, we go past, we'll get a little of it. Sorry I had to stop the video, I knocked my coffee cup over. Wow, I just had to show you this. Look how flat the water is. It's just like a mirror. Wow. You don't see it like that very often. Pretty cool. And yeah, I looked at, that's Corn Island Shipyard. Obviously looks like they're building something now. How cool would that be to see that slide down that ways and hit the water? Wow, that would be neat. I wouldn't want to be right there though. Great day. That's Anderson Island, small island on the Ohio. Just showing you what's going on. A little bit of what I'm looking at. City of Louisfort, Kentucky. Boat ramp, no dock. But, like I always say, at least they still have access to the river. Pretty cool. Well, there's a dredge. They're loading 3 barges at one time. I don't know how many they can, maybe more. But that's pretty cool. That is the boat launch at Grandview, Indiana. And they do have a dock. Small, but a dock. Don't know if you can stay there overnight, but hey, pretty cool. And a pavilion up there. There we go. That's the William H. Natcher Bridge going from Indiana over to Kentucky, over the Ohio River. Well, that one's seen better days. That's a shame. That is the J.R. Miller Boulevard Bridge at Owensboro, Kentucky. From Indiana side over to Owensboro, Kentucky. And as you can see, it's pretty industrial right outside. This is downtown Owensboro, Kentucky. Kind of hard to tell with this glare, but this is what we have along the river. I just saw a fountain spraying over there a minute ago. I don't know if it goes off every so often or what, but oh, there it is. You can see it. Pretty cool. And I'm thinking down here some kind of river access or something. Hey, always got to have access to the river somewhere, somehow. There's the boat launch. And the wall access, and then there is a dock too at Owensboro, Kentucky. That's nice. Cool. That is the end of Little Hurricane Island on the Ohio River. Looks kind of sandy and nice. I don't know how well you'll be able to make this out, but that island there is Ellis Island. No, not in New York, it's Kentucky. And you go a little bit there, and that is French Island number 1. And you can tell there's a towboat coming up through the center, and then that island on the right is French Island number 2 on the Ohio River. Maybe this will be a little better perspective. There's Ellis Island, and you go there, that's French Island 1, and there's the middle, and that's where I'm going, and then that island there on is French Island 2. That's a little better perspective, I think. 1 or 2, 1, and Ellis. Another dredge between the French Islands 1 and 2. Well, there's my tie off for the night. The plank don't even reach the dry, which is no big deal, but that's what I got. They were cool. I don't know if you can see. The Newburgh Dam is right there. Lock and dam. Alright. This is us for tonight. Good morning, everybody. I beached and tied off on the Kentucky side across from Yankeetown Beach, which is right over there, but you can't really tell. I guess it's a pretty hectic dirt road to get there, sandy dirt, whatever, ruddy, but whatever. Newburgh Lock and Dam is right down here. There's a power plant, and I don't know if you can see it, but right there's a lock and dam. I'll be going through in a little bit. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and comment. Woo! And that is ahead of Scuffletown Island, right above Newburgh Lock and Dam on the Ohio River.